Okay, so basically Devin was just hella mean to me in chat saying that I'm not fucking starting this thing. And so for that, I'm gonna continue to delay this shit for just a little bit longer. Anybody trying to be like Devin, just know I'm fucking watching. That's right. I feel like you use this time as a vibe check for the stream. No, it's true. I like just being this headless voice that y'all can hear but you can't see. So I can call people out like, fucking Devin! You didn't mean it, Devin! Too late. Too fucking late. So Redeem sitting there for another 5-minute delay. Yeah, literally. Who trying to delay the stream? Me! Alright. That's enough. That's enough out of that. I don't know how to make my stream nicely fade, so basically... Hi, everybody! I'm back from vacation! You know what that means. I'm on twitch.tv/mxmtoon. Yup, Cindy, thank you for the sub with the prime! Are we playing Valorant today? Kim, do you think I'm playing Valorant today? Do I look like I'm playing Valorant today? I have a smile on my face. I've had life ahead of me. I'm not playing Valorant today. I'll tell you that right now. What's the tea with the Selena Gomez Oreos? Okay, so actually, I didn't buy them. I didn't buy them. Okay, did you guys see on my story? I had a cart full of Selena Gomez Oreos, and it was because I walked away. Oh, someone wants a fit check, but I actually don't have a long enough cord to walk away from my computer for now. Give me 1 second. I didn't buy the Selena Gomez Oreos, although on my Instagram story, I had a cart full of them. It was because I walked away to get hot dog buns and then came back to my boyfriend filling up the cart with Selena Gomez Oreos. And so I took a photo of it because that was fucking hilarious. And then I posted it, but I didn't actually buy them. But I did post it and I had a bunch of people reach out to me being like, are they good? I haven't tried them. I'm sorry. I fucking lied. Al Dente, thank you for the prime sub. What do they taste like? I think they're horchata flavored. Let me look this up. Selena Gomez Oreos. I only know this because my neighbor also texted me being like, I gotta try those. I was like, okay queen. And she apparently makes horchata cookies that she likes. These ones are cinnamon, chocolate and cinnamon cream. So they're not horchata flavored at all. Horchata. How about that? How long time no see? Hi, Miles. Yeah, guys, I took a week off. Feeling good. I got to sit on the beach for my birthday. I'm 25 now. How about that? Quarter of a century, baby. That sounds tasty. Shame it's USA exclusive, I think. Yeah, I don't know where they're selling them, but they have them at my Kroger. Yes. I'm 25. Happy belated birthday. Thank you. Bitches take a week off and come back a year older. How about that? Gonna fix the jersey in the background to 25. I know. I think that they do give you your age when you get it on the jersey. That's my assumption, I think. I got an Arizona Suns jersey too. I don't know if it had my age on that one or not. I'll double check. Damn, Auntie 25 isn't a big 25. I love being born in the year 2000 because I know that every year is just correlated to how old I am gonna be. It's great. Welcome to the 25 Club. I'll be 27 in October. Being in your 20s. I'm in my mid-20s now, guys. There's no way around it. I'm feeling a little bit unk right now. Feeling a little unk, how you say. We love mxmtoon. I love you, Super Snapple. Happy belated birthday, Maya. Thank you, Dragon. And Ghost Robin, thank you for the sub. I'm officially 21. Life is so good. Being in your 20s, low-key, that shit is fun. I like being in my 20s. I really enjoy it. Think that I'm most comfortable in myself than I've ever been in my life. Speaking of, I'm not playing a fucking video game today, guys. I don't have that in me. I've been playing Peak religiously. I'm obsessed with Peak. I have 30 plus hours, but that doesn't even count my offline hours. I've been playing it on Steam Deck and I'm obsessed with it, but I need to take a break from playing video games or watching Vanderpump Rules. And so I thought today we'd just do a nice little catch-up stream because I've been gone. I want to know all about what everybody's doing in their lives. I want to be able to answer questions that you have for me. I'm gonna be here, as you say, just chatting in Twitch lingo. I'm just gonna be here. Guitar practice while watching mxmtoon stream. Heck yeah, the song I'm practicing is so hard. That sounds really difficult, but I'm proud of you for trying. Still need to watch the Peak stream. I've watched the Date Everything stream. I also have been no-lifing that game off stream. I have on my bedside a Switch with Date Everything, and I think I've played, like, I don't want to check how many hours, but it is kind of my routine now to get sleepy in the middle of watching dialogue and then go to bed. And it's pretty faithful. It's pretty faithful. I watched Superman and I liked it so much more than I expected. I still haven't seen it. So I was off and I didn't go watch movies in theaters for like a week. Mostly because I couldn't find a movie theater near me. But I need to see it. Because I do like Superman. I'm less of a DC fan than I am MCU. But yeah, I gotta see it. I gotta check it out. Can we get a tattoo tour on TikTok later? What tour do you want? I feel like I've kind of done a tattoo tour once in a while. Maybe I haven't done it in a minute, but I'm happy to give you the tour now. Corn Sweat, guys. I think that's a funny last name. Corn Sweat. Corn Sweat. Superman is amazing. I've heard it is quite good. I am in like a group chat with a bunch of my friends that go to movies together, and like everyone loved it. Everyone loved it. What's good, Chad? Big Snoopy is here. Hello, Snoopy. Do the flowers on your arm have meaning, or do you like how they look? Most of my tattoos have meaning. I think I have a couple that are kind of like less meaningful than others, but yes, the flowers on my arm do have meaning. The first tattoo I ever got is this guy. And also I'm gonna say this right here because guys, I'm not saying you, but some people have done some weird shit in the past where I've shown my tattoos off, and I'll have you know that my tattoos have all been drawn customized for my arm. Like, this is artwork that this tattoo artist has done in their own time and not a flash. These are not flash tattoos, basically, is all I'm saying. But I've had people take photos of my arm and then tag me on the post when they go to the tattoo artist, and they've gotten the exact same tattoo that I have on my body. Is it just me, or is that a little bit weird? That is a little bit strange behavior, and also disrespectful to the tattoo artist, okay? Yeah, like, I will crash out about that, and I don't feel so bad about that. I could crash out about other things, and maybe I'm like, that's not necessary, but this is not something that I'm like gonna back off about. Okay, tattoo tour. This is great. I just waxed my armpits. I got this one first. This is a cherry blossom branch that I got with my mom, and the significance of a lot of my tattoos is largely that like I would get them with my family. So this tattoo is a matching tattoo that I share with my mother. She went with me to get my very first tattoo. We both go to this artist now like constantly. My whole family is really big. The artist is Ink by Push on Instagram. Regina is her name. She's amazing. Really lovely person and incredible artist. But that was my very first tattoo. My second tattoo, I don't remember the order actually. Yeah, it's good to take inspo, but direct to arm is weird. No, totally. Copying tattoos is very weird, especially custom ones. I agree. I think it's totally fine to be inspired by like a style, or like, you know, flowers are one thing. I get that there's going to be people all over the world that are going to have the same type of flower on their arm. But taking the exact line for line and being like, ooh, let me get that in the exact same placement. Don't do that. Don't do that. Moving on. This was my second tattoo, I believe. This one. I think it was my second one. I can't really remember exactly the timeline, but I believe that was my second one. And you'll never guess, it was a matching tattoo with my dad. The cherry blossom branch was largely for like my Asian side of the family. I got it with my mom, and so the flowers on this tattoo are more representative of my heritage on my dad's side. There's a German cornflower and a Scottish thistle that's like kind of intertwined into a little bouquet together. So I got that with my dad. And then I think my third one, I got this with Robbie Cave Town while I was working in New York with him on my first record, and I drew a persimmon, and I brought it in to the parlor, and they did it on my arms. This is the only tattoo that I've designed on my arm, so in that sense it's like kind of more meaningful. I remember I don't really look at it quite often. It's a pretty funny one. I kind of want to get it shaded in actually, but it's been there for a long time. Yep. Scotland forever. Give me some ideas for tattoos on one of your albums. I was thinking behind the ear. Ooh, I have a tattoo behind my ear that I constantly forget about. And I can't lie, I don't know which one. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, you guys tell me. Is there a tattoo behind this ear? I can't see it, so I don't know. I think it's behind this one. This is random. What do you think? Okay, it's my right ear. Okay, yeah, showing off my ears to chat so that way they can tell me if I have a tattoo there, because I literally can't remember. I got that one on tour in 2023 when I was on the Bittersweet Days tour. Robbie got a tattoo artist, I think, and then we all could just get a free tattoo that day, which was fucking amazing. I wanted to get more, but I didn't have time because I had to go onto the stage and also needed to eat a Philly cheesesteak. And okay, wait, ear stack reveal. Oh, right. This is sad because I lost an earring. Okay, you guys, you're getting the full body mods tour today. Hold on, I've got a trick for this. Give me 1 second. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Not right now. This one. Okay, I'm zooming in slowly. Okay, basically. I've never done this before. Okay, piercing tour. I never get to do this. Also, if you're worried, I got a bruise on my eyeball. I want to address this. I'm fine. I literally just like, I actually can't even remember. I was jet lagged like I flew the other day for 26 hours, and at some point I hit my glasses so hard into my face, they like pressed into my eyeball. But I'm totally fine. I can't feel it. I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm fine and don't be worried. But okay, ear stack reveal. All right, did jet lag hit you? Bro. Okay, I got my first piercings when I was 6 years old, and that felt so late. Girl, where'd you go for a 26-hour flight? It was literally just connections, and because I live in Nashville now, I'm not near like a major airport that they want to service, so I had to like jump through hoops in order to just like get home. It was awful. I was flying all through the night. It was terrible. It wasn't 26 hours. I was being dramatic. It was more like 16, but still, it was awful. All right. Okay, I got my first piercings when I was 6 years old, and my earrings that I'm wearing in the front hoop right now are from Majuri, I believe, is the place that I got them. The second one, I lost my piercing, the hoop on this ear, while I was swimming this last week in the ocean, and that's a bummer, but that's fine. And then I got my third piercing, I believe, in 2019. And so I just have them with like gold hoops in all of the earrings. And then I got my fourth lobe piercing, I think 2 years ago. And I don't want to put any sort of hoop in them. I just want to have... I don't want to get an eyebrow piercing. I don't know. I don't think that would fit my face very well. I feel like it would make me look like too hardcore, given the fact that I'm like... Do you see my face? I look like I teach kindergartners. I don't think I could get an eyebrow piercing without making me look like too, you know? But I got that one. And then this is my favorite piercing. It looks like there's two. I went in because I wanted to get, I'm trying to describe it. I wanted to get a hoop or like a double, I don't know what that's called, but I wanted to get a piercing like these in this like top part of my ear, and then she said that I couldn't, but I was like, well, I came here all this way, so let me get another one. And I ended up getting this like side one, which I really like, and I got an earring that kind of like has a dangly bit on it, which makes it look like I've got like two, but I like those. And then I have my cartilage piercing, which I've not changed out the hoops since I got it pierced because I'm scared of getting a keloid if I change out the earring now. And then this one, this is you're just put you on the big TV and you're so zoomed in. This is some IMAX experience. Am I even in like, should I go even? This is as close as I can go. This is as close as I can go. Okay, this ear I got a rook piercing, and this one hurt the most, but it was the easiest to heal because I was just like I could sleep on you could sleep on your fucking ear. And then I have my nose piercing, and that's all I got. And I got my nose piercing like a year and a half ago now, I think. It's kind of where we're at with it. That's the situation. Wow. Let me see. My next plan is double mid helix. Yay! I love getting my ears pierced, and I haven't gotten my ears pierced in about a year now, but I would like to go back just because, I don't know. Oh, personal space is gone. Sorry. I just had to get really up close in your business for a second. You really want a nose piercing? I really kind of just got my nose piercing on a whim. I was home with my family, and the piercing shop that I would go to growing up, I got bored one day because I was sitting on the couch like with nothing to do, and I still couldn't drive, and I was home for the holidays, and my mom was there, and I was like, Mom, would you drive me to go get my nose pierced right now? She's like, sure. All right. My mother is the most tatted woman that I know. She has been so anti anything that goes on my face. Like, it is free range for me to get body mods of any kind as long as they are not on my face. Tattoos, totally fine. Piercings, totally fine. But my mom had this very strict thing growing up where she was like, I will never let you get a nose piercing. I will never let you get an eyebrow piercing. If you get any tattoos, they better not be on your face. And now when I told her that I wanted to get a nose piercing, she had finally come around to the idea because she was considering doing it herself. And so I was like, all right, I gotta get in on this. And she drove me, and I got my nose piercing, and that's the end. I really like it though. I can't imagine myself not having a nose piercing now at this point. Like, if I took this out, I don't know who I would be anymore, especially having the hoop in it. Nose piercings really just become a part of you. How much time does it take to adjust to having ear piercings? I'm thinking about getting one for the first time and maybe more later on. It really depends. There are different kinds of earrings that you can wear that might help you mitigate the sensation of having metal on your ears for the first time. I don't wear very heavy earrings because I don't like the feeling of my earlobes being pulled down. But look up this thing called flatback earrings. You can get these when you get your ears pierced. They're going to give you a longer post when you get your ears pierced to adjust for like how much your skin will get swollen when you get the piercing. The post will feel long once your ear has healed properly. But the thing that I hate the most when wearing earrings, and the reason that I wear hoops, is that you need to put on these like horrible metal back pieces. God, they fucking suck, and they literally make me feel like when I was sleeping I hated them. But now that I've discovered hoops are the most comfortable, flatbacks are the most comfortable for any sort of stud that you're wearing that's not a hoop. So that's my sage advice to anybody wanting to be comfortable wearing earrings but also wanting to get a piercing. But honestly, for me, piercings have not historically hurt that much. It's kind of like getting a shot, and then it dissipates, and your ears will get hot, and you can take Advil, and that's fine. Just you can ice them, just don't make them like too numb. You'll be fine. Getting a tattoo of Doodlebob either on my back or arm, dang, I was just considering getting a back tattoo. That's my next territory to tackle, I think. The earrings they gave me when I got mine pierced literally were stuck, and my high school science teacher cut them with metal pliers. Neela, that sounds awful and not sanitary at all. But I'm glad there are people to help you. I haven't gotten any tattoos yet because I have so many ideas. I don't know which one to do first. Tattoos are kind of just like, just gotta get started, and then the rest will follow. Earrings are just so heavy for my ear to, for some reason, even studs make my ear hurt. Oh no, that sounds not fun. I feel like hoops have been kind of my happy medium because they feel like the weight gets dispersed more evenly, but that's just me, so I don't know, Lonnie. Try it out. When I got my rooks pierced, it hurt for like a week. Okay, yeah, rooks piercings, definitely, that one hurt the most on my ear out of all of the ones that I've gotten. But I found that it was harder for me to fuck up the healing process, even though it hurt. The thing that piercing stressed me out the most about is just worrying about the skin not healing properly, and the rook piercing felt pretty easy to manage. Plus, as a designer, I'm thinking of designing it myself, and it's been one hell of a road to get there. Well, Archie, you can do no wrong then. You got it. Dragon on the Spine has been living rent-free in my mind. Wow, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. I had an idea for a tattoo ages ago. So glad I didn't get it, as the person who inspired it is no longer in my life, and that is a lesson well learned. Funnily enough, I got my doubles before my thirds, but my doubles have been getting pissy, but never infected, knock on wood. I hope that that continues. Someone let Adult Swim choose what character to get tattooed on their back. Oh my gosh. Someone let Adult Swim choose what character to get tattooed on their back and sent in a picture. Adult Swim chose Shippo from Inuyasha. I still think it's about this. I still think about this 20 years ago for no reason. That is some Adult Swim shit to do. I can't lie. This is the first stream of yours that I've caught. I'm happy I caught one. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for being here. So many tattoos I want and so little money. Yeah, that's real too. Tattoos are expensive. Hoops are my usual go-to. They don't make my ears hurt as bad, but I think it's just because I don't wear earrings often and I'm just not used to wearing them for so long. It is kind of like a thing too. Like if I took out all the earrings on my ear, I think my ear would feel like really naked. I'm watching you in the office. Shout something so you can be heard. Give Ernie a raise. I don't know if that worked, but I tried. Is there a name for the type of tattoo style that you've been doing? Which one specifically? I'd say that most of mine would just qualify as fine line tattoos. My skin looks so good. Thank you. It's the post-vacation glow. I got sun. That's honestly it. I got sun. That's literally, I went outside. I sat down with sunscreen, lots of sunscreen. I kept reapplying the sunscreen, and now I actually have glow to me. I fear the permanence of tattoos, but the thought of getting a butterfly tatted on my inner lip is calling to me. Whoa, like here? That's a risky spot to do. It'd be very cool if you could get it. Like, what kind of butterfly are you thinking? Like, cause the only thing with the inner lip skin is that it just the clarity will be decreased, so you just want to make sure that the image is comprehensive. That big ball in the sky does some crazy shit. I know. I've been wanting to like sit in the sun and be outside at my home, but summer in the south, the mosquitoes are fucking killing me, and I don't want to sit outside there. I can't lie, I don't want to sit outside there. The only tattoo I have is with a snake with a Fred Durst snapback. LOL. Are you gonna expand that roster, Snoopy? What's the deal with that? Which tattoo spot has been the most painful for you? The most painful for me is I can't remember the feeling anymore, but I have a tattoo on the side of my rib cage, and that was painful. The least painful spot ever is the outside of my arm, mostly because I think there's less nerve or like pain receptors, but I also have, I don't know if actually this is real or not. I'm making a complete guess here, so don't quote me on this. I have keratosis pilaris on my arms, and so like the skin on my biceps are like, it's more rough than any other area on my body, just because there's an excess of keratin production, and I almost feel like I've got like a turtle shell on my arms that keeps me from feeling pain on them. I don't think that's real, but that does change the texture of the tattoo and how it feels to get it. I have a Biba Doobie tat and I want more. What about an mxmtoon tat? What about that? How does the Nashville weather compare to Oakland? It is way more humid here. I grew up with like temperate 50s at the lowest, 70s at the highest, and like Nashville in the summer averages 98 degrees with high humidity. So you can imagine the pain that I am in. Oof. You imagine. Do you handle the overall pain from tattoos well? I got Finn's sword from Adventure Time on my upper arm and legit almost fell asleep during it. I typically do, like, I think when I walk into a tattoo parlor, I'm just like very excited about getting the tattoo that the pain, like, I'll go through whatever if I'm getting the tattoo I want. That's fine with me. So I feel pretty equipped to deal with it. It's not too bad to me. I do get nervous about like spots, like they call this the ditch. There's the ditch and then the pit, and anything around that starts to feel not pleasant to me. So I'm definitely averse to getting anything that would like be located in areas that are in those spots. I don't want anything in the pit. No, thank you. That sounds bad. Went to Tennessee in March for my honeymoon, and coming from Louisiana, it felt incredible outside. Okay, so I guess I have no room to complain. That's fine then. My friend lives in Nashville, and last time I visited her, I was melting. Yeah, it's hot outside. It's hot. But honestly, it feels really nice today. Like, I love warm air when I'm outside and I'm just standing there, and the air feels like the same temperature as inside my body. It's almost like a sensory deprivation tank. I feel that. I miss Bay Area weather. Just moved to New York City and the weather is confusing me. You're experiencing seasons, Cloudy. You are experiencing seasons. Was that your first time watching Wayne's World? It was. I'd never seen it before. First time watching Wayne's World was on the plane back home. The adrenaline of having a new tattoo overshadows the pain. It's true. It kind of does. It kind of does. I have such a bad heat tolerance. Lol, it's 73 today and I was dying walking to Dunkin'. Shout out to Dunkin'. Yeah, I feel like when I'm in the Bay Area, I turn into like a weakling again. If it gets too hot in the Bay, then I start complaining. But in Nashville, I feel like I don't have the room to complain at all. Except I do, but I just do it less because I'm like, I know that people are dealing with a lot worse temperatures than what's even happening outside. Girl, Vegas feels like an oven right now. I need to get out here. Like SoCal felt so much nicer. Yeah, Lonnie, I think a lot of things feel better than Vegas in the summer. It doesn't take much to feel better than a desert in the middle of summer. Yeah, Arizona's really bad. I have a friend who lives there, and like he was talking about how like the planes can't even leave if it gets too hot because the air is so like hot. Breaking through it when you're trying to launch a plane is actually impossible. I don't know how that works, but it sounds not good. How's your singing career going? Damn. I don't know if that was mxmtoon shade or not, but it's good. It's good. I'm taking a break right now, but I love making music and I'm excited to continue doing that. I'm just trying to think of like, I feel like I really like coming up with creative for a record before I start writing it. And I haven't landed on anything that I'm like, feel super pinpointed on right now, but maybe I'll get to that. My city in Texas rains so much, it'll be pouring rain and 90 degrees outside. It's brutal. That low-key is what Nashville feels like, because every day on the weather radar this week, here, I'll show you. It is the 90s all week, but it's also saying that it's supposed to rain every single day. It hasn't rained a single minute today, but it said it was going to rain all day. And it's just because a thunderstorm can appear out of fucking nowhere. An album about your love for peak when? That's a good idea, actually. Guys, I came up with this incredible idea last night while I was high. But I came up with an incredible idea. How about this?
A podcast that's called Smokelore, where stoned people review folklore stories. Folklore with a side of the high tales of folklore.
Why is that so funny to me? I thought that I had come across like the most insane, innovative idea of my life. I was like, that is a great idea. And so I took my phone and I voice memoed it down. But guys, I can't even lie. Like, I would listen to that if stone people were doing like a podcast about like folklore tales that are awesome and cool, but they are amazed by it because they are fucking high. Come on, that sounds really good. I would definitely listen. In fact, maybe I'll host it. No, literally, it's kind of like Drunk History except better. I'm just saying, I would definitely listen. Backboy, thank you for the chair. All right. Hey, my mxmtoon, big fan of Fever Dream. Hey, thank you, Hayden. Any thoughts on Twitch streamer Northern Lion, aka Ryan? Hope you're enjoying Nashville. I went back there a couple weeks ago and was appalled at having to drive everywhere. Yeah, it is unfortunately a car-dependent city. I know of Northern Lion, but I don't personally watch him. But he does like, I'm trying to think. Northern Lion, he's known for something, and I want to say it's like GeoGuessr. But I don't know if that's real. Maybe I'm mistaking him with something else. Maybe I am. I love Drunk History. Yeah, me too. It's really good. Speaking of getting stoned, I've never been stoned. What does it feel like? I think it feels different for every person. I feel hesitant to call myself... guys, I hope I don't get banned. Can you get... Is it bad to talk about this on stream? What are the rules, the etiquette about that? I don't know. GeoGuessr mentioned. Should I play GeoGuessr? I think I still pay for an account. I don't know. Hi, was it your first show in Nashville for the Liminal Space Tour? And I want to say that the crafting your liminal space time was the most fun I've ever had at a concert. Cam, that's so nice. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you had fun. You have pay to play? I think I pay for it, but I lost my wallet, so the cards that, I don't know, a lot of my accounts I'm like learning are expiring because I lost my wallet, and so all of the renewing subscriptions are lapsing. Backboy, thank you for the sub. That's very sweet. I enjoy your shows so much. They're always so fun. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. That means a lot. You should do the European countries quiz on GeoGuessr. That's not gonna go well for me. I'm gonna have my American flag waving like this like crazy, not because I feel patriotic, but because I am stupid. You know by now. Those things are one and the same. But I think it's worth it. I'm biased. You pretty much have to pay to play. You do. I think you do. It's not that bad. Like resubscriptions, and especially if you're in a phase of wanting to play it a lot, it's not bad. I think it's like $1.99 for a year, or maybe it's a month. I don't know. Are your nails like pomegranate seeds? They are red. That didn't answer your question. They are red. I went to your London show and you sang to me and was, oh my god, the best moment of my life, maybe. Was it you? It was your birthday, right? Oh my goodness. Or wait, no. We sang happy birthday to somebody. But I don't know. Maybe I just sang to you, generally speaking. And that is awesome too. It's like $2.99, $2.50 a month. I think it's worth it. For GeoGuessr, I think it's kind of worth it. You went on vacation and BTS came back. Are they back? For real? Are they done with military service? Oh my god! I have mixed feelings about this. I can't lie. I have mixed feelings about this. I just don't think that like the BTS that I loved is gonna ever be the way that they are, and that's okay. That's okay. I don't blame them. They are also unique and cool in their own right. And I love BTS, and they were the K-pop band that got me into K-pop. But I don't know. It's just gonna be different. It's gonna be different. It's a new era of fan. They've already traveled out to LA and are going to record a new album soon. That's so awesome. I've come to peace knowing that I'll never see them. Yeah, if you're apart for that long, things change. It's not even like them being apart. Like, I think it's been really nice that they've all been able to have like solo moments in the midst of being able to like take a break in certain ways. But also, I think just like the music they're making is really different than the type of music that I liked that they were making early on. Like, my favorite album from them is Wings. Wings is like, has such a soft spot in my heart. Like, wow, I love that album. I remember staying up so I could listen to it and for the release of it. And, man. Yeah, and I mean, like, I loved The Most Beautiful Moment in Life. But that's like old. That's upward a decade old. I am old, and like I like some of the new stuff, but I wouldn't say that like songs like Butter are the ones that I'm like tuning into, you know? And I don't know if maybe they won't make anything like that. I feel like this is so open given the fact that all of them have such distinct taste and flavors and the stuff that they like as like listeners, but I just don't know. Time will tell. I'm just not in the weeds as much as I used to be. The second time I ever got high was at your concert, and my coat felt like it was 200 pounds in a good way. Having a nice sensory experience at the mxmtoon concert, that is what life's all about. That's what life's all about. Butter and Dynamite was filler, especially since they had big plans, but then COVID happened. That's real. That's real. Who's your bias in BTS? Jimin. Like, I've been a Jimin stan for so long, but I love all of them. I should have gotten higher show. It's never too late. I'll be back. OMG, twin. I just loved him. He's so cute. I also just recently finished True Colors and it was so good. I'm so glad you liked it. Oh man. Wow. Yeah. Hi Maya, hi chat. Hello, Girl with Sword. Man, yeah, I haven't listened to K-pop in a minute. Ooh, guys. I'm so excited. I got Free Rent on Blu-ray. Yes! I win! I am so excited. I'm gonna force my boyfriend to watch it for the first time. If you haven't watched Free Rent, you need to go and fix that right now. One of the best shows ever made. Not even just anime. It's just great. It's just great. I got high. If I got higher show, I would have cried because the guy in front of me was so tall and the girls behind me were so loud. I'm sorry, Lonnie. I'm sorry. I found you, even though he was so tall. I found you. OMG, I fearing characters tatted on me as cats. That's a great idea. I have these great stickers on my laptop. Here, I'll do a sticker tour on my laptop. How about that? I have been gifted so many lovely stickers over the course of touring and stuff like that, but I have a Free Rent sticker of Fern. It says, what are you gonna do with that spell? Gonna cast on me? Better make it count. Better make it hurt. Better kill me in one shot. And the same artist did the I Know What You Are and the Not Funny Cried one, and I have a sticker on my phone from them as well of Pom Pom Purin giving you the bird. This is from a coffee shop that I went to. And it is based, it's a coffee shop in Utah because my whole crew went to Zion National Park and I couldn't go. So I went to a coffee shop and I got this one, and then I have a bunch of little ones. This is my Palestine sticker. This is my cat on the iPhone. This is my it's always yeehaw and never ha ye. I have my mxmtoon sticker, my I need to lock in Smisky, a bunch of Usahana stickers. They're so cute, guys. These are all very good stickers, I will say. My friend Maggie drew this little bunny guy, and she sent me that in a mail that I got. Oh my god. There's so many. Miffy, and Stardew Valley. This was the very first sticker that I got. My bassist girlfriend Josie gave it to me. It's all very good. It's all very good. I need to release a cute sticker sheet. From the river to the sea for real. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Join late. Where'd you go on vacation? I went to the beach. It was really fun. Honestly, my family are not outdoorsy people, but we got to actually go and sit on a beach for a really long time and really enjoyed it and had a great time. But I did this thing while I was on vacation where I tasked each of them to say a movie that they like, and then we would program a night where we would watch it. So I think it's really fun. Guys, do this with your family. Do this with your family. Oh, we didn't finish that tour too. Tattoo tour. I'll get back to it. Give me a second. Do this with your family though. I want to challenge you guys. It doesn't need to be with your parents. It can be with anybody that you care about or you like and you want to get to know them better. Have them choose. I think this is specifically something that I've really enjoyed doing with my family though, just because like the stuff that my parents were into when they were my age is really fun for me to like learn about because I'm going through that era of my life now. But I tasked them. I was like, give me a movie, any movie that you really love, that you give 5 stars, and then you can program an evening where you watch it with them and they can tell you why they like it. They'll give you like their pitch on it before you start watching it, and then you watch it together and you have a great time. But I think it also helps you get to know the person better. So you should do that with anybody that you care about in your life, is just program a movie program with them. Curation. Oh my goodness. Okay, the tattoo tour. I left off on, this is so hard because I'm a mirrored camera, left off on this one. The one that I got after that, I believe, is this arm piece. This was one big tattoo that I got when it was 2020. I got this when I moved to New York. because my mom bought me 2 plants when I moved into my apartment, and it was this monstera and this pothos, and I figured I could kill these, so I'm gonna get them on my arm just in case they die. Lo and behold, they did die. My monstera lasted until I moved out. I said goodbye to it. I actually gave it to my old manager when I moved out. So it's still in his office. Shout out. Thank you, Kirk. And he's taking care of it. But my pothos died. My pothos died and bit the dust, and so I was glad that I got this one. 5-head idea for real. I'm saying. And then I got, what was the one after that? We love Kirk. Thank you, Kirk. Wait, I'm trying to remember the order now. I actually can't remember. Now I have so many that I've actually forgotten. Okay, bro, feel that? My 6'4" ass felt so bad, but hey, Maya pointed at me like 3 times so bone. I'm sorry. It's literally not your fault that you're tall. It's not your fault that you're tall. As long as you're aware of it and trying to make it more accessible to other people, then you're doing fine. Lol, Maya, remember when you would go on Instagram Live and you had this tiny plant and you talked about how awful you were at taking care of plants? It's funny to remember when you talk about your plants. I've actually gotten so much better. I'm a pretty decent plant mom now at this point in my life. I can't bring you out to my dining room, but I have like a bunch of plants in there that I will say are thriving. I figured out that I just need to lower my expectations of what I'm capable of taking care of, and that is mostly pothos at this point. Is that how you say it? I think that there's different perspectives on how to say it. We love the plant move arc. Yeah. Yup. Much admiration for those who can take care of plants. That shit is so hard. No, literally, the plant mom arc. Yeah. I went through like a major plant mom arc. Like, my room in New York was just plants at one point, and then this is the reason. The second I got cats, I said goodbye to any plant in there that would have been cause for concern. The only one that I didn't get rid of was my monstera that I had at the time in New York, and I put it up on like a big stand so that way Spud couldn't eat it, and I got rid of all of them. They did go through a plant chewing phase, but now they're doing a lot better. They don't chew on plants at all, so I can have plants now at the house without worrying about their safety. But she's the reason that I had to stop being a plant mom. Tattoo tour. The next one after this, I believe, was this guy. I think. I got the turtle duck from Avatar: The Last Airbender. That one's not that deep. I just love Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I knew that I was never going to stop loving Avatar: The Last Airbender. Shout out to everybody in the world that likes Avatar: The Last Airbender. This one came after my grandmother passed. And peonies are kind of like white peonies, white flowers. There's peonies and chrysanthemum is kind of a morning flower. And peonies are one of her favorite flowers as well. So I got that one. This big piece was done. And then I have a matching tattoo with my brother right here, which is ginkgo leaves, I lived near a bunch of ginkgo trees in New York when I was living with my brother, and in the fall when we were walking, it would just be like pavement covered, sidewalk was covered in ginkgo leaves, and so to commemorate living together, we got 2 twin leaves with each other. My ribcage tattoo, which I won't show in its full, is 4 paper cranes that are down the side of my torso, and one of them is filled in with a pattern that I chose with like red ink, so it's the only color that I have on all of my tattoos. But each paper crane in my family, everyone chose one to fill out, so we each have a different one filled in with a different pattern inside of it as well. Then I got my leg tattoo. All right, here we go. I'm getting a fit check. Someone wanted it, so you're getting it. Fit check. I'm just wearing shorts and a tank top, but I got my leg tattoo in I can't remember when, but it's a Luna moth and a lily. I can't have lilies because of her ass, so I got them tattooed on my body. And that one doesn't really have any meaning so much as I think it looks cool, but it is one of my favorite tattoos that I have. The placement is great. I really like it. Are the paper cranes based off the paper cranes in your childhood room? Good call out. Not explicitly, but my brother and I both had very big origami projects in our respective rooms growing up, and so origami has been like kind of a central theme of my environments in lots of different ways. Yeah, the crane tat sounds awesome because you have the fam thing. Yeah, it's really special. It's very, very... I love ginkgos, but they do stinko. No, literally, part of the reason why we got that tattoo was because we were like, damn, these leaves stinky as fuck. Let's deodorize them by putting them on our arm. We were joking about that. We're like, the beauty of a ginkgo leaf without the smell. Are the cranes still up in your childhood room? No. I have devastating news for all parties that have an emotional attachment to my childhood bedroom. It no longer exists. Guys, I know. Okay, so basically, here's the deal. When I moved to Nashville, I also stopped living with my brother, and now he lives back home. And he said that his old room was too small, and so they moved all my stuff out of my old room because it is bigger and in the back of the house, so he can have more privacy. But basically what that meant is that I had to say goodbye to my childhood bedroom. It's okay, I understand. And I was really sad about it initially, but it's okay. Time must move on. This is adulthood. You stole your room. I know, and I can hold it over his head forever, which I probably will, but I know. So yeah, he's in that room now. It's a nice room, and honestly, Dylan, if you're watching this, that room looks way prettier now that you've designed it. It looks really nice in there. When I did it, it was cozy, but it was also like, damn, this girl, is she a hoarder or something? I was so bad at getting rid of stuff in my room. Like, I truly, and I still am like this as an adult, I accumulate so much stuff because I ascribe so much like emotional value to every single thing in my life. Like, everything has meaning, and I mean that. I'm highlighting the whole fucking page every single time. God forbid a girl is sentimental. Literally, I feel that all the time. Like, it is so hard for me to get rid of stuff, and it was kind of devastating when I lost my room, but it was also like, it was time. I was holding on to that shit like a little too hard. My mom was like, girl, you don't use any of the stuff in here anymore. I was like, but it's so nice to have. Like, I know I don't live at home and I haven't for a while, but like, what if I need it? What if I need it? Tried to be a minimalist, ended up with 4 different colored cats. Yeah, literally. It's Marie Kondo, but everything does bring you joy. No, exactly. I watched that show when it was like really popular, and I remember thinking I could never do this because everything makes me happy. Like, truly. I want to junk journal everything. Like, if my laptop is any indication of like how I am dealing with all of the stuff that I get ever, it's that I can't stop putting things everywhere. I don't think I can let go of a lot of my childhood stuff despite probably never using it. It's because it mattered at one point to you. It means something, you know? Do you have any plans for new tattoos? I don't, but I would really like an artist to just do like a full back piece for me. Just like do whatever. Continuing with our tattoo tour, I totally forgot. These are the latest tattoos that I got. Hold on. I'm trying to think of how to position this. These are the latest tattoos that I got. These ones, I got these from an artist named Dai in New York at Ouch Tattoo, I believe is her username. But she does freehand tattoos. And I am obsessed with them. I love her art. I just ordered a fuck ton of stickers from her because she's amazing. But I went in and was literally just like, can you just do whatever you want? And she was like, yes. And she did whatever she wanted, and I have zero regrets about it because it looks so good. Very happy with it. So there's that one. I also got, where is she? This one, I think I need to get it redone just because she's so faint, but it's also on a part of my arm where I like never see the sun. Is Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. And on my ankle, let's see how I can do this, is a soot sprite. You can't see it that well, but it's there. Thank God my foot was covered. Chat, I'm trying to get a tattoo on vacation this weekend. Yay or nay on mxmtoon tat? Well, it just depends, Beck. Just depends. You need to hydrate. Don't ignore the MXM points. Fuck, I don't even have water. Give me 1 second. Cranky, were you keeping them company? Awesome. The cat hath taken over the stream. I love the soot sprite. It's a good one, right? That one's for you, Galette. Thank you for making me hydrate. Now that she's gone, what's everybody's favorite mxmtoon song? Should I still be on? Bring back Emo Maya. I really want to make, like, guys, did you see the situation live? Hold on. mxmtoon. I could regret this so much. mxmtoon Liminal Space Tour. I want to see if they've got like a live video. I think that there is one. The Liminal Space Tour. Where was this? This was in London. Oh, that was a good show. I don't know how good this audio will be because it's just somebody. Oh. Can you hear this? Skipping. Okay, basically all to say, guys, that song fucking rips live. I need to make more music that can feel like that on a stage. Or the last verse of Just a Little, there needs to be a better, I'm sorry, no offense to whoever sent that. I need to find a better video. The last verse of Just a Little live is so insane. I got more screamy as that tour went on. That one, like, I really started screaming towards the end of the tour. It was fun. That one was this was the Warfield show that I just played. So that was like midway point. I was getting kind of comfortable, but not yet. Val was so great. I know. Val was amazing. All to say, I want to make more music that sounds so big live. Like, that is a real goal of mine. The end of Passenger Side went crazy. Ooh, shit. Now I gotta look for that one. Whoa. Wow. Great. I'm like so happy because how awesome. Damn. This is good. Yeah, that rocks. Guys, sorry. Why is this just turning into me listening to my live shows? Wah! I live for the guitar solo at the end of Dance End of the World. Okay, let's find it. Oh my god, when we just give it over to Val to do the bongos. Wait, but the bongo intro is so good.
You're gonna like it. Everybody, we're bringing back the fucking bongos. Oh shit! Can we make some noise? Come on, move your bodies.
Why am I kind of surfing? I just got chills. I'm literally like, who is this? What the fuck? I need to make a live album. No, I want to. Next tour, I'm gonna do a live album. Who is this diva? Wait, I am the diva. Okay, don't need to hear that one. Let me find the end though. Okay, you guys need to know that song is so fucking hard to sing. Like, I am never more winded than singing Dance End of the World. Like, ooh, it's tough. Do you think you'd add another band member or stick with the tunes? I want to stick with the tunes, but Jen is probably having a baby soon. We're gonna see. I'm sure that the live show will change and develop, but also my band members are just awesome people living awesome lives, and I don't know, sometimes I'm lucky when our lives intersect and overlap, but I love the tunes. I love them. I'm watching this like, yes! Woo! Matt's fucking key solo is so good. Whoa! Guys, come to my live show. If you do anything for me, come to my fucking live show. It's good. Is that convincing? Me saying it's good. It's good. When will your, oh my god, South American fans see your concert? I hope soon. I hope soon. Y'all for real put on the best show. I know. Like, I probably at a point in time wouldn't say I was a very good live performer. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I was funny. I was sort of funny. Like, I think that I have good banter. But, oh my god. Beck, thank you. First, I understand you deserve a break, but it sounds like you need to go on tour like tomorrow. I know! And I miss touring. Tour is very fun. And I love the people that I get to go on the road with. I am so proud of the show that I put on this last tour. I felt so proud to be on stage every single night with my band. Everybody behind the scenes was making it work for us. And I was really proud of how I showed up as a performer every single night. I never clocked in. Like, I truly was excited to be on that stage, excited for the audience members to have a great time, excited to be able to like sing my songs, and so proud of them. So yeah, that tour fucking rocked, and these songs sound so good live. I need to get the formal audio version of them because they sound so good. Damn. I'm like, what other moments in the set do I want to shout out? Because there's so many. You can't even see what I'm talking about right now. I'm literally just skimming through a video on YouTube. You can look it up. The Phase full concert live in San Francisco. Give us that Liminal Space live album. We yearn. Literally. It's good. It's good. Seasonal Depression live. Yeah, that one is pretty fun, huh? say I sound just like the fucking recording, if not better. One thing that I'm struck by every single time I sing any acoustic song on stage, like Cliche or Feelings Are Fatal, is that, damn, I sound better than the recording. If I sounded that good, part of the reason why I did Plum Blossom Revisited was because I was like, I'm just a better singer. Like, I deserve to sing these songs and have them recorded on streaming services or whatever with better vocal skills than I had when I was 17. Have you ever considered a live album? So here's the thing, guys. I really tried to push for it this last tour, and then it was just not met with any enthusiasm from my then team. But I really want to. We have so many recordings. I know that my front of house mixing engineer, his name's Rafi. He's amazing. I've been working with him since 2021. And like, he has all the recordings. So there's a total world where I have those recordings and I can put them somewhere, but I would just need to put some time into it. But I love the way that we did it. I think it'd be so fun to have a live album where like every single song was from like a different city. How cool would that be? How cool would that be? I just noticed this Misky on your headset. It's so sick. Isn't he so cute? Wait, I can't figure out how to show him off properly. Fuck. I'm stupid. I say hi to Rafi after the Orlando show. I'm sure that made his day. I'm sure it made his day. That'd be awesome. Yeah, that would be really cool. That would be very cool. Have you ever heard Maya Higa sing? Other Maya. Oh, yes. Would you ever collab? Perhaps a Twitch sings for animal charity type stream. That would be really cool. I haven't heard Maya sing, but hey, us Maya's got to stick together. Some teams are true haters. Glad you're finding people that support you. Me too. Me too. Orlando. I need to find what other recordings exist out there. I know that there's London, San Francisco, the Varsity. Wow. I can't believe people stand in the audience and like just record the whole time. That's nuts to me. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. 3DS recording of mxmtoon. I need to hear what this sounds like. Would you like a little side of deep fry with that song? That is so fucking funny. I can't even with that. You still sound great though. Still sound great though. Thank you. Thank you. You know that you're meant to be in music when you sound good on a 3DS microphone. Ooh, that's some good stuff. Wow, my digital footprint is so large. How awful. Okay, I closed YouTube. I need a Barbie flip phone recording. That would be insane. I can't even imagine what that sounds like. Looking up copyright free funk. Best funk. Funk no copyright. Funk no copyright. Oh. Okay, background music. Someone needs to record on a Ring doorbell. Holy shit. That would sound awful. Like really bad. I got a set list that was taped to the stage after the show. Is now next to me on my wall. That's awesome. I need to write notes on set lists in the future before we put them down. I just want to write like a little hi, and then people can have that. I record like a minute maximum of songs, maybe a minute and a half, and it's a fave. Wait, I record. That's nice. That's nice. I think you're present in the concert then outside of that. I'm just playing games. Oh, guys, go stream Gabby Bell's new song. Go stream Gabby Bell's new song. It just came out. Where's my merch? I have it back there on my couch, but I can't reach it. My husband caught one of Val's drumsticks after the Houston show. It was awesome. That's what's up. She started signing. I don't know if you caught it during the era where we were all signing it every single night before she threw it out, but we started doing that eventually. I'll get one of those set lists if it's the last thing I do. My mxmtoon. Never retire before I get to see you. Oh my gosh. I'm being pointed at. I literally... Mirrored cameras are so hard. Propeller gives away signed set lists for charity. A bunch of shows. They're an awesome org. I know. I worked with them this last tour. It was great. I've had K-pop Demon Hunter soundtrack on repeat every day, especially in the gym. I haven't watched it yet because, guys, I don't have Netflix. I did? Okay. I read over this last week. I finished reading Sunrise on the Reaping. Good book, guys. Good book. Who would have thought? It's a good book. I liked it. Thumbs up. I'm reading between... What's it called? Did you cry during Sunrise on the Reaping? Yeah. Yeah. Between... Is this the book that I'm reading? I'm reading some medieval horror book right now. That's kind of what's next on my list. Someone's been streaming it on your Discord like every day, and I gotta join for one of them. Is it Minx? Is it Minx? Maya made a video from when I was... It's Minx, yeah, I figured. Maya made a video when I was 10 of me doing a really bad transition to prom dress, saying you're my face singer. Why are you gonna share with me? Why are you gonna share with me? Show it to me, Rachel, please. Please. Maya becomes Edward. Can't wait to watch K-pop Demon Hunters. It was so funny today. What did I do? I said some word. I say words wrong all the time. I didn't know that adaptation was said like adaptation until, I kid you not, 7 days ago. 7 days ago, it took me 25 years to figure out that adaptation is read like adaptation. And I knew that was a word, but for some reason I thought it was different from how I was saying it, which was adaption. And I didn't know that, but my boyfriend pointed it out to me, and today I said a word wrong and he just went, sound it out. I say words wrong all the time. It's a real problem. It's a real problem. I mean, it's not that bad. I know, but like, I should just read. I can't. I'm reading chat all day long. I might as well just be able to read. He hit you with the sound it out. I know! Bro's funny as fuck, but at what cost? At what cost? It's okay. We still love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I cannot say subsistence. Sound it out. Sound it out. Subsistence. I'm not okay. I just finished Me Before You. I haven't stopped crying. Me Before You? Is that a... What is that? Is it a movie, TV show, book? What is it? I don't know. Okay, I feel better. You can't either. Damn! All of us need to go to a reading comprehension class. He is... Because he is a Capricorn. Wait, what is his zodiac sign? He is a Capricorn. Wait, did I share his birthday before previously? Lonnie, are you just crazy? What? I used to say majority instead of majority. Okay, yeah. Everyone else say a word that you struggle with, and I'll tell you which ones I struggle with. I say comforter instead of comforter. It's like very minor. A lot of the things I've realized I say wrong are just like tiny. They might be even like regional dialect things. Comforter. I also say full like fool. I'm so fool. As a Spanish person, I think I could struggle with any English word. That's real. That's real. English is just a made-up language created by silly people, and I'll stand on that. My brother used to say vegetable instead of vegetable, and that one is pretty funny. Vegetable. I want vegetables for dinner. I can say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious perfectly fine, and yet I struggled with the words that should be like the easiest thing ever. It's not fair. Speaking is hard. It's difficult stuff. I forgot how to say coincidence for a while, and eventually I figured it out. Mostly what I'm doing here is reading your chat and trying to see if I can say it properly. I say comfort or odd, but I think that's more Scottish accent and less me. That's fair. That's fair. Comforter. Quinkadink. That's silly. I just leaned into calling Worcestershire sauce as wash your sister's sauce. Did I say Worcestershire right? Worcestershire sauce? Fuck. Damn. I think that's right. Worcestershire? Mischievous. Ogre. As org. Michigan mentioned. Shout out Michigan. Michigan and Indiana have a weird cities like named Kalamazoo, Shipwenshawana, Shipshawana, and Mishawaka. And that stuff is funny to hear others pronounce. Well, I hope you just had a good laugh. Fuck, I can't say words. I can't say words. Mainly I just pronounce Massachusetts cities wrong. Can you pronounce Worcestershire or Haverhill right? Haverhill? Worcester? It's Worcester. It's Worcester. I know that, but I don't know the second one. Is it Worcester? It's Worcester. It's Worcester? It's Worcester. Worcester and Haverhill. Wow, what the hell? People in Boston got to chill the fuck out. I can't say Chewbacca and Soldier to save my life. I'll always say shoulder. This is making me feel better. Now I just feel crazy because she didn't see my message about knowing BF signs. No, I just remember things. Okay, no, I see it now. I see it now. I'm sorry, Lonnie. That's good. It's good you remember stuff because I don't. Well, like, Haverhill. Haverhill in a Boston accent. Boston. Haverhill. Haverhill. Fuck. I can't. You'd never believe how the town Trottiscliffe is pronounced. Can you type it out? How the hell? The most common mistake I ever hear at my job is Cadillac converter instead of catalytic converter. Catalytic converter I know because my brother just got his catalytic converter stolen. He's fine now. He's just in Oakland. Okay. How about this one? Atchafalaya. What the fuck? Like Trosley. What? From Trottiscliffe, you go to Trosley? Catalytic converter. Catalytic converter. Catalytic converter. Fuck. I used to say epitome incorrectly, but I can't possibly spell how I mispronounced it. That's real. That's real. They mentioned needing catalytic converters in Star Wars, and for decades I thought it was a made-up thing. That's good. Just chatting turned into speech therapy. That's funny. Doing speech therapy with my chat. I thought I had a lisper. Sometimes when I am talking about, I thought I had a lisp for a really long time. Not a really long time. The internet convinced me that I had a lisp when I was making certain videos on TikTok, because people would comment all the time about how they thought I had a lisp. And I don't think that I do. I don't think I at least have like a crazy one. I might say some words more specifically interesting, but I don't think I do. Noah Khan says he has a lisp, but TBH, I don't hear it. He might, but he also could just be like course correcting a little bit when he's talking. Words are hard, so why try anyways? And that's real, Snoopy. Bestie got gaslit into thinking she had a lisp. Because you guys can convince me into anything. And that is not good. Once I completely forgot how to say analyze. Wow. I'm feeling really good about myself now. I was in speech therapy in elementary school and I thought it was the gifted class. That's so fucked up. That's fucked up. Catalytic converters were mentioned in Back to the Future and I thought it was fake. It does sound made up. Maya, how can I send you the mentioned video of when I was 10? I think on Instagram. I check Instagram requests. Wait, we can convince you of anything? Interesting. Your English is so satisfying to my ears, like your pronunciation. Well, that's great. I'm glad. I'm begging you as a service advisor. Please learn about y'all's cars. Yeah, all I know is that catalytic converters are easily stolen because they're made out of some sort of metal that's like you can sell it. I've sent you quite a bit of Instagram messages. Don't mind those. That's okay. Don't stress. I'll never judge. You can't pronounce pronunciation. I think I just did. Only for Toyotas. My brother is a Jeep. The catalytic converter on a Jeep got stolen, but his car's also old. Like, back when they used to make cars that were supposed to last. Old. They got them whacked out. Titanium. Titanium on them. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, now I'm embarrassed knowing you check DMs. Don't be embarrassed. It's okay. It's okay. Late stage capitalism. Yeah. Fuck this, man. But I drive a Toyota. I drive a hybrid. Basically, I'm saving the world. Basically, so me. So me. Best cars on the market. I really love my Toyota. My DM's identification got to be accepted to send anymore. Oh shit! I forgot they put a limit. That's fucked up. What's up with that? Sometimes I send you DMs, but then remember my online name isn't the same as my IRL, so you're probably like, who is this? And that's okay. Keep yourself safe, Trist. Keep yourself safe. Confirm Maya has seen my really bad DMs from 2020. Maybe so. Maybe so. Hybrids are goated. Girl, OMG, I told my friend that you said you recognized me, and he said I surpassed parasocialism. You beat parasocialism, Lonnie. Yes! It's not parasocial if I'm actually knowing who the fuck you guys are. Yeah, say my Instagram is not Archie, and that's okay. Everyone's allowed to have a persona online. Some of us just get famous off of them instead. mxmtoon. mxmtoon, the parasocial final boss. mxmtoon, who knows your life story and can recognize you at shows. Maya, I was front row at Dublin show. You're so goated. Thank you for being there. I was so happy to be in Dublin. We are truly like fam here in stream, so it makes sense. I know, literally, like I know you guys. Fortunately, I'm kind of an open book online. Have my last name nowhere though. Stay safe. Yup. Like, it was undeniable my last name was going to end up online eventually, but I've been very happy with the fact that I've been respected as much as I have been so far and just going by Maya. Because, like, truly, last name is low-key boring as fuck. Like, who the fuck cares? My name's Maya. That's more defining of my personality. Nobody asks you, if I had any other last name, what would it be? That is literally stupid. Like, you're asking people, if I had any other name, what would it be? And it's always first names. Never last names. Nobody give a fuck about last name. First name Maya, last name mxmtoon. Yes. Your last name is Toon. Miss Toon? Miss Toon? Hate my username, but unfortunately my username ID has peaked when I was 12, so I'm stuck with this. It's okay. It's okay. I also got stuck with my 12-year-old username. mxmtoon. My name is so complicated for people, at least around here. I just end up making nicknames, and that is okay too. My mtoon. I'm trying to think if I had any nicknames growing up. I did have some, but it's tough when your name is literally 2 syllables and 3 whole letters. That sounded like I just said something incredibly stupid, and I meant by 3 different letters, I mean, of course, that my name is 4 letters long with 3 different letters comprising it. I need to make that clear. I need to make that very clear. I don't think my name has 3 letters in it. Okay. My nicknames were Mia Maya. That's a stupid fucking nickname. Because first of all, it was based off the fact that he could never read my name right because I spell it with an I, and so he constantly thought my name was Mia. And so he started calling me Mia Maya. So the nickname was just an admission of being not able to say my name or care enough to say it correctly, and my actual name. So what's up with that? My old tour manager used to call me Mai, which is amazing that he created something even more shorthand than Maya. Shout out to him. I also got Maya Papaya when I was in preschool, and that was my username for a long time before mxmtoon was. Maya Papaya. That was like my personal Instagram for a long time. Do 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 do. It was either my or Imagine being called Come on. Come on. Your nickname was longer than your name. Literally, Bear. I'm saying. People fail to pronounce my name all the time and it isn't even that hard. I had one teacher who failed to try and just called me Miss last name for an entire year. That's tough. Hi, Papaya? McLaren reference. Nice. And I'll take that. I'll take that. Let you go when... The only nickname I've ever received in good faith, minus Snoopy, is Bubba from my girlfriend. Bubba's good. I like Bubba. Bubba! People can't pronounce my username, but that's my fault. Let me try. 24 Bob Bob. Did I get it right? Probably not. People couldn't pronounce my name for a long time. I just became Ben until they started trying again. Damn. Damn. Y'all have tragic backstories. That just means you're gonna become superheroes later on in life. I hear Bubba, I can only think of Dead by Daylight. I hear Bubba and I can only think of right now because I'm watching Vanderpump Rules. One of the pet names on there is Bubba. My nickname is Bear and it's now become the name I prefer over my real one. And that's what nicknames are for sometimes, is to help us learn more about ourselves. Have we watched Superman yet? I haven't. Not personally. Not personally. I have go around saying my name is Vin because no one seems to understand how to say or spell Vincent. Whoa! Is it okay that you're still Archie to me? Is that fine? I think about the rat from the Muppets. I love Bubba the Rat. That's a good one too. Shout out. My high school nickname in high school was Kilometer because of band kid humor. Wow. Being in band in high school must be such like a formative experience. My ex called me Strawberry, and then after we broke up, I hated strawberries for a while. That's a completely valid response to have. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I accidentally referred to... Yeah, it's fine. I like my Archie nickname. Okay, great. I like Archie as well. Vin is cool too, as well as Vincent. I accidentally referred to nicknames as pet names on chat once, and I have not emotionally recovered. That's okay, it happens. My chosen name is Gil, and all my friends I've made... Is it Jill or Gil? I might be mispronouncing it, but I believe it's probably Jill. My chosen name is Jill, and all my friends have been making up nicknames for me that are just longer versions of my name. Jilbo, Jilithy, Jillium. That's good. Your name actually caters towards like creating fun stuff. I feel like Maya doesn't cater towards anything. Literally nothing. Maya Papaya might be the closest thing. Y'all come up with some fun nicknames for me, please. Please. My dad walked into my room while I was watching the stream and he just shook his head. Wait, why? What did I do? I assume it immediately is something that I did. People call me Soap Boy because there's a soap brand with my name. Wow, Soap Boy. You've heard of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Now wait for Soap Boy. I made everyone call me Frankie because I thought I had a boy name. I'd never get a period. That is like flawless logic for a kid though. I can't lie, like I thought shit like that too. There's nothing wrong with that logic, at least at that point in your life. We can call you Maya He. That's a pretty good one. I like that. Mitochondria is a fire nickname. Maya with the long way. It's Jill like a fish gill. Oh, so it is fish gill. Gilliam. Gilithy. All right, I did get it. I should have trusted my initial instinct. My parents call me Dimpu. I don't think my parents call me anything except... My mom calls me Turtle, my dad calls me Bear. Bear's a great nickname. I love my nickname Bear. He calls me Baby Bear, and mom calls me Turtle Girl. Turtle Girl. My dad used to call me Applesauce, so literally my spam name in Discord user are just Applesauce. That's cute. I like applesauce. Maya he, Maya who, Maya haha. Live your life. Hey. These are all good nicknames. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna learn from this. Why does everyone have such cute nicknames? I'm saying. Oh man. I stole my friend's actual name. Whoa. Why'd you steal your friend's actual name? Are you guys still friends? I went to summer camp when I was 8 and used the nickname Steve the entire time because I never thought my real name was real name. Everyone thought I was a guy. Whoa. I never said my real name. Everyone thought I was a guy. Damn. She's stealing her nicknames. Yeah, I'm gonna steal them. I'm gonna take all your nicknames. Better keep one eye open, or I'm gonna steal your nicknames tonight. My nickname was from a camp was Cone because they put a cone on my head. Oh my god! Why'd they do that? I actually love this chat. Y'all are so fun. I know I'm saying. I'm literally like forgetting I'm on stream. I'm not just. I would literally just talk to chat if I could, in which I am actually. So there's no problem. One of my friends called me G Money because of my username Million Billion Gillian. That's good. I like that. Yeah, Gil, you could make so many raps with your name. My Girl Scout camp name was Harmony because I used to break up fights. That's awful. Y'all, okay, wait. Do you guys, were any of you guys, okay, you strike me as the group of people that got sat next to the problem kid in class. I need you guys to understand, I don't think these kids were problems. These kids were literally just kids that were that had probably undiagnosed ADHD. You guys all seem like the kid who was sat next to the problem kid in class because you were a good influence. When people ask me what my demographic is or my audience members are, I'm gonna say they're the kid that sat next to the problem kid in class. No, I was a problem kid. Okay. I think my audience is a Venn diagram. The kid who was considered a problem in class. The kid who sat next to the problem kid. In the middle is mxmtoon listeners. I think we cracked the code. We figured it out. Joke's on you. I was diagnosed. I was homeschooled. What does that mean for me? That you still qualify as one of those. Just so low. It's just a smaller cohort. I had to sit between two of them because I was supposed to keep them in line. I know! I was the kid too that had to sit next to them, but I would always end up just being friends with this kid because this poor kid was always just duly misunderstood by the teacher. I was both, like a double agent. Yeah, that's good. It's good. You gotta walk both sides in order to understand both teams, you know? My mom loves you so much because she says your concert was the best one she's ever been to. That's so nice. I love when parents have fun at my shows. Homeschool high five. I was sat next to them because I didn't talk in class. Damn. Okay, there was a kid sat next to me in first grade who copied everything, and we were doing an order of operations assignment, so I did the order of going to the bathroom, and we both got in trouble, which was embarrassing at the time. I did the because he knew I would copy it down. I did the order of going to the bathroom wrong, and we both got in trouble, which was embarrassing at the time, but in retrospect, honestly, pretty funny. That is hilarious. Not to mention they are the funniest motherfuckers in school. LOL. I know. I'm gonna be like, sorry that you hate the class clown. Damn. I was a good kid, but I definitely had to be moved once or twice because I would goof off with my friends instead of doing work. That was always soul crushing. I am trying to think of the times that I got in trouble. Okay. I was so scared of getting in trouble. Like, I really had so much internalized anxiety about, like, failing. I got in trouble one time and I started sobbing so hard that my teacher like almost rescinded my punishment because she was like, I think she realized that I was punishing myself way more than any adult could ever reprimand. And so I was in the hallway like snotty mess of tears because I felt so bad that I was in trouble at all. Like this was like third grade when I got in trouble for the first time, and I remember just being so hard on myself that my teacher was literally like, you can actually come back in the class, it's okay, you don't need to go see the teacher, you don't need to go see the principal. And I never got in trouble ever again, except in high school. I got like not in trouble, but like definitely I had certain teachers that knew that I was like a high achieving kid, and so when I wasn't performing as well as I normally would, they would check in with me, and it was largely just because I was on the internet with mxmtoon at the point that I was starting to like have more conversations with my teachers who were like, something's not right here, what's going on? And I was like, you'll never understand. I have 10,000 SoundCloud followers. Fucking sick of this place. I need to get out. I'm kidding. I wasn't sick of this place. I love school. I can't lie. My freshman year, I got caught using SparkNotes, and I met with her over Zoom because it was like March 2021. I sobbed into my computer screen. Oh, Nina. Yeah, that's real. I got in trouble because I connected the lab's PC to school speakers and played Ghost Scream compilation 2014. I was terrified of getting in trouble, but I was more distressed because when I got my first B versus when I got my first D, getting a B was so much worse if you, like, it felt like I was failing. I totally know what you mean. One time I accidentally stepped on kids' fingers on the playground because I was going up the stairs and the other kid was hanging on the step under the stairs and they started crying, and I ran to the yard duty and hid in the shell around the top of the slide and never got caught, and I felt really bad. I'm Batman. That literally was what it felt like talking to my teacher. So weird that you bring up old teachers when I just dreamt about my ableist teachers. Fuck teachers that don't give a shit about kids. I'm saying. Some people are meant to be teachers and other people need to get the fuck out of schools. I got in trouble in school for airdropping a shirtless picture of Gibby to the projector. You guys, getting in trouble stories are so funny. They're so funny. I did so bad in math, my mom would rejoice when I got a C. And that's what's up. C's get degrees. I got in trouble for forget my passwording into my friend's YouTube channel in middle school. Wow. I was really afraid of getting in trouble. There were certain things that I would do though that were like definitely not okay, but I was doing them anyways. Like I had typing class when I was in 6th grade, and every single time that we had typing class, it was the first time that we'd ever had like a computer that you can sit down in front of. And like my old, like there was a Spanish teacher that was also doing typing classes, and I remember she would just sit in the front and then do a walk around like every 10 minutes. But before she would do a walk around, I would go to skullmp3.com and I would start listening to like Roar by Katy Perry, and I would spend like all of typing class listening to music instead of typing. But I actually became really good at typing because I was trying to fill my time with so much other stuff during typing class that I still needed to finish the exercises, and so I would do them at the speed of light in order to be able to go back to skullmp3.com and start playing like pirated pieces of music. Am I gonna get in trouble for saying that on Twitch? It was over a decade ago. I don't know. I was addicted to Type Racer. Yeah, typing is fun. I'm now an adult that's like, yeah, I would use typing as a way to procrastinate. So, piracy is illegal. I don't condone it. It's not good, and I wasn't doing that either. This is how Streamer Singer was born. Literally, that was probably what introduced me to my own types of music that I really enjoyed for the first time, was just like spending the minutes of my day listening to songs online when I wasn't supposed to be. My high school was classified as an advanced school, so I would basically major in one of 6 programs, which was criminal justice. So whenever I would practice public speaking, my teacher would cup his ear and motion for me to speak up when he was the only one who couldn't hear me well. That's awful. I'm literally like, if the teacher's the only one that can't hear you well, he needs to go to a fucking audiologist. Get your ears checked, bitch. In Latin America, everyone pirated pretty much everything before Spotify and Netflix existed. Well, because you guys like didn't have like easy access to a bunch of stuff too. Didn't Spotify get banned somewhere in Brazil? Am I stupid? Maybe. I think the worst thing I did was my dad handed my ass to me for street racing in my 2005 Nissan Pathfinder. What the fuck? There's a story there. This might be too much, but when I went to treatment, they encouraged us to illegally rip songs to our MP3 players. Music heals. Literally, like, what? Music heals, brother. X got banned in Brazil for a bit. That's what it is. That's what it is. Pirating is awesome, and I do it a lot. Damn. Y'all making me look bad on stream. I'm literally paying for like 10 different streaming platforms because I do not support piracy, but damn, they make it so hard. You guys, yeah, support the artist. As an artist, support the artist, but also you can do things that can help you work around the streaming model, like trying to think of other ways other than the one that we are all thinking of. Buy vinyl, buy physical media, support art. Did that work? Today is kind of sucky because I work for a small rural public radio station. Is looking more and more like public media funding will be cut. Fuck that! But it still has to be voted on one. Oh my gosh. It still has to be voted on one final time. So everyone in America, please call your representatives. Call your representatives. Be for real. Does YouTube Music support you? Like, no. I mean, like, I'm grateful that my streaming is at a place where I can make money off of it in like a more sustainable way, but also like royalties on streams are just so, you could say it's scraping pennies, but that'd be generous. Yeah. I haven't watched Infinity Train since they took it off HBO Max, but I want to buy it once I have the means. Go to secondhand stores. I buy most of my Blu-rays from a secondhand store here in Nashville. And you can get really incredible deals. Can get pretty incredible deals on a lot of media that's really awesome. My favorite Blu-ray that I own, probably, God, I don't know what my favorite one is. Maybe my Everything Everywhere All at Once A24 exclusive copy. They did like a limited edition. That's like a, they have like a bunch of other stuff in it, and it's very cool. Bruh, in 2019, you were my first concert I went to solo. Well, hey, what's been happening since then? 6 years have gone by. I had a chemistry teacher who hated me once I got hurt and ended up saying a bad word. I swear he took a soap out of his lab coat and told me to wash my dirty mouth. What is he, from the Dark Ages? That's the shit they'd say to people when the fucking, like, in like the 20s or something, 1920s. But it sounds like he's fucking old as dust and he needs to leave the school system. Man. Is Nashville where you're living nowadays? Yes, I moved to Nashville. I think the last time I was able to tune in for streams, you were still in your New York apartment. Yeah, I was. Probably so. I'm in Nashville. I've been here for a minute. It's been really awesome. It's been really great. Shit, I literally missed everything you just said. My bad, queen. You're good. You're so fine. Oh, man. You're my first concert I've been to without my family. My girlfriend took me as a surprise. I hope you guys had fun. I'm assuming you did because you're still hanging out here. How walkable, transitable is Nashville compared to Oakland? So I'm going to give Oakland a public transportation score of about 7.5. There are buses and trains available. I would say it's still pretty car dependent in a lot of areas, but if you live in any of the main ones, you can have public transit as an option. I'm going to give Nashville a 1 on the public transit availability and opportunity in the city. It's bad. There's a bus system, but it's unreliable and infrequent, and the stops are not in the best places. They're working on bikeability just because the mayor, he bikes like everywhere, and so he's been there's like a real push for it. Worse than Piedmont. It's yeah, honestly, it's worse than Piedmont. Yeah, it's not walkable here, I'll say that. But hopefully they're making some changes. Like, my neighborhood is very bikeable, but not all of Nashville is like that. I want a walkable city so bad, but I don't want to carry my groceries home. Get like a little cart. I had a little grocery cart that I took in to stores when I lived in New York, and that made such a huge difference. Did you watch any of Wimbledon when it was on? Is it even popular in the US? I think it is. I watched Wimbledon like a couple years ago, but I didn't watch it this year. I love the Smisky on your headphone. Thank you. He's very cute. He also has like a butt. I don't think you can. He's like cheeked up. God, I want to live in a walkable city so bad with my college major, LA. But with my college major, LA is like where I'm gonna live anyway. It depends on where you are in LA. You could probably end up taking the train in LA a couple of different places, but you'd really need to be like on the line in order to warrant any availability to that. But yeah, LA is bad. It's really bad if you want to go anywhere outside of the major points of where transit's available. You're tough luck, but you can use it. At least they have it. Like, Nashville doesn't have a train system. It's literally just buses. FL Studio stream when? I don't use Fruity Loops. I don't use Fruity Loops. No, I don't think I would know how, actually, if I tried. But I don't know. Pretty decent in Australia. Which city in Australia, though? Because I feel like there's definitely a lot of car dependency in BandLab stream when. The fuck is BandLab? Damn, what are you talking about? My ass does not know any sort of DAW. I literally only know Logic. I'm literally, I guess no stream for you then. I don't know how to use anything. If you said Rhyme Zone stream, I'd be like, down. Let's create a list of rhymes. I don't even make music, bruh. I'm sorry. Ableton stream when? You think my ass knows how to use Ableton if I don't know how to fucking use Fruity Loops? Get out of here. Get out of here. Maya rap what battle when? Y'all just want me to do anything at this point. Oh, man. My hope is that I'm going to end up traveling and staying in other places for quite a while. Hopefully I want to be on a film set so bad. That would be a very cool learning experience. You're actually killing me. See, I'm just proof that you don't need to know how to do anything in order to make it a job. GarageBand stream went, now you're talking, Ben. Now you're talking. I could do that shit. I could do that shit. MS Paint stream when? See? You guys, just get on my level. Come down here. Stop coming here. Go down here. They're filming a new Spider-Man here, which is really cool. Woo! That's very cool. My rocket building stream when? Guys. You know I built a catapult once. It was small, but I built a catapult. I can do some things. Just not really make music. That shit's tough. Not for me. Not for me. Lego stream when? Oh, I should do a Lego building stream. That would be very fun. I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out. Minecraft stream with vibrant visuals. Wait, did you mistype something or am I reading it wrong? Have you been playing more Date Everything? I have. I was saying earlier, Nina, I got it on my Switch so that way I could play it in bed. And I didn't want to I didn't want to hold my Steam Deck. This is such a first world problem. The Steam Deck is kind of big and also like the buttons are kind of loud. And so I don't want to like be loud at night. I sleep next to a person now, so I can't wake him up. But I got it on my Switch and I play it like for like 10 minutes every single night until I inevitably end up getting sleepy talking to one of the things, and then I fall asleep. So it's my ritual in the evening. I want to play it after watching Dan and Phil's video, but not compatible with my computer. RIP. I'm sure it'll come out eventually. Eventually you're gonna get to it. Do you play laying down with the Joy-Cons attached? I don't, just because like I don't know where I'd lean the actual body of the Switch. So real of you though. My Switch Joy-Cons hate me. Yeah. Joy-Con drift, man. Did they fix that with the Switch too? I finished my book. I feel so empty now. Just pick up another one, Mia. You can do it. I have to start reading again. I have to. Just chatting stream when? Never, I guess. It just doesn't sound like something that I do. You know? I don't think so. Just want to share with chat that I got into nursing school. Everybody say, let's go, Sam! Let's go, Sam! If I had an air horn button right now, I'd be pressing it. Let's go, Sam. Congratulations! That's so exciting. All right! That's fucking awesome. Way to go on nursing school. Oh, that is so sweet. Everybody celebrate. 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 Let's go. Fire. W nurses, W nurses, W nurses. Buenas noches. Hello. Good evening. Yeah, damn. I really just wanted to do just chatting today. Thank you, everyone. You guys are so sweet. We are so excited for you. Congratulations. Getting into nursing school is really hard. That's amazing. Best of luck on your journey. You're going to do awesome. Oh. Can you give me driving advice? I got jarred by the anime audio. Can you give me driving advice? Don't crash is a good one, but everyone says that. Everyone says that. I'm trying to think of my own. Okay, do you want actual practical driving advice on something that did end up helping me? Do you not know how to drive, Geode? I'm here. I get it. I'm 19 and don't have access. I'm scared. Okay, it's not that bad. You can do it. Use your blinkers. Learn how to drive defensively. Expect that everyone around you is going to do the worst possible thing at any moment. So all you can do is control yourself at this moment and make sure you're giving yourself a lot of room. You make sure you're giving yourself a lot of room from the person in front of you. They're going to hit me. They might. Okay, the actual practical thing that I ended up learning that helped me, I felt really daunted by like lane management when I was learning how to drive. I was constantly worried that my car was going to be outside of the lane or drifting over the line. Defensively. Are we going to war? That's really silly. And the thing that helped me, so when you're driving, I'm going to do it this way, guys. You're driving, all right? So you're driving. All right, you guys see this? I'm driving. Okay, when you're driving, there's the lanes in front of you. All right? You're seeing this? This is the worst way to go about this, but I'm trying to explain it while turning this way. When you're driving, there's the lane lines. You can see them in front of your car. If the left lane line is hitting the corner of where your dashboard is in your field of vision, the left lane line can hit this. It'll like look like a screen, like imagine a screensaver when it's like bouncing from da 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 da. You want to make sure that the lane line is lined up with the corner of your windshield, how you're looking at it, and that will ensure that your vehicle is always within the lane. There you go. Feels like I'm in the backseat of a car right now. Should I keep doing that? Should I do POV or in the backseat of my car for a whole stream? Anyways, that solved like lane management for me. But beyond that, just make sure you're braking earlier than you think you need to. It'll slow you down. I really, for some reason, did not understand that braking needed to be like a thing that you do like for not a long time, but like a good ways ahead at the place that you want to stop. Obviously that makes sense in retrospect, but like I didn't clock that. Do you have parking tips? No, I'm bad at parking. I can't lie. That one, I haven't figured that out yet. I've actually never heard of that. That sounds super helpful because that was stressing me out when I started driving. It's very helpful. Or what my boyfriend said, he's like, this is what I do. When you're driving, where your right leg is, if you were to draw a line on the pavement of where it is lined up and it's in the center of the lane, you're fine. You're going to be okay. You're in the lane. I found out you from Dave the Diver. Now you're heavy on my music rotation and my biggest internet crush. That is so nice. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. Thank you. Gotta bounce. Bye, guys. Have a good stream. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, I heard the right leg one. Yeah, that one I guess is common, but the other one was more practical to me. It made me understand more. I'm a reverse parker. Demon. I hope I am awesome at it. Well, that's good. I'm not. I can't do it. I've been trying to drive for the past 6 years. I'm still terrified of driving. Am I cooked? No, you're not cooked. There's a way. What about it stresses you out? Because maybe if you can pinpoint that and work on that area, then it will make the rest of it feel easier. Hopefully getting my learner's permit later this year so I will actually be using this stuff. You can do it. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. I can't parallel park still. I'll just say that. I can't do it. I'm better at reverse than forward. Damn, that's wild. I'm like, I can't do it. Reverse park with no backup cam? I could never. Just fell down a hill and had to get towed because I was stuck last week. I actually don't know what I'd do if my car had to get towed. Knock on wood, knock on wood. RuPaul taught me how to parallel park. That's fucking awesome. I passed my online driving written test, so I'm finally on my way to getting my license. That's really big! My one coworker yells at me if I don't reverse park next to her. What the fuck? Why is your coworker yelling at you? Period. Oh my god, I'm so good at parallel parking. It's literally my favorite way to park, but there's hardly any opportunities. Yeah, Vegas is just parking lots, isn't it? When you parallel park, my rule is mirror to mirror, find your 2 o'clock, reverse and full turn until you're having 2 o'clock, then full... Ooh, Conan, that's hard to read. I don't think I understand. I'm just gonna keep circling the block until I find something easy. Learned to parallel park for the driving test and haven't done it since. I was so glad that Nashville's driving test does not make you parallel park at all. Yeah, at all. I learned to parallel park. Oh yeah. Do you know Prindle? The Prindle? Of course I do. A fellow dumb Asian. What if we took all cars going to one place, attached them together, and made it so only one person to drive and switch from tires to wheels to make it more efficient? And... I'm waiting. Guys, I'm hungry. All I had today... Well, it's a lie. I did have more food. But the last thing I ate was a Costco hot dog. I need food. What's your favorite movie? So curious. Wow, what's my favorite movie? Right now? My favorite movie that I've watched recently is Run Lola Run. Guys, watch Run Lola Run. Do you know... you guys are gamers, maybe. You know what a roguelite is? A roguelike? Roguelite? Those are different gaming types, but I'm forgetting which one I'm talking about. Run Lola Run is a roguelite. It's crazy. Watch that shit. It's German. It's wild. It's good. And it's really fun. And it's right now, I'd say, the movie that has come to my mind the most as a visual reference for what I hope my next record or whatever will look like. Run Lola Run. Run Lola Run. My Costco's food court is going under construction, so my life is over. That's literally how I felt today when I rolled up wanting a mocha freeze and then they said they're out. I literally wanted to end it all in that Costco just because they didn't have the mocha freeze. And I might have, but I had to stream today. You changed your letterbox top 4 to be normal. What the fuck, Nina? I changed my letterbox top 4 to be a Meryl Streep. They're all Meryl Streep movies. But I'm gonna change it. Give me a theme and I'll change my letterbox top 4 based off of it. It was all pop star before, wasn't it? No, it was Rap World, not Pop Star Never Stop, Never Stopping. That movie is great, but Rap World was the top 4 for a long time. That movie is great. It's not really a movie, but it's on YouTube. Why not your actual top 4? Oh, Archie, it's too hard to pick my actual top 4 because I like too many movies. I like too many movies. I can't whittle it down to being an actual top 4. Letterboxd technically did the interview with me and I told them what my top 4 was, and those are truly probably up there. I just put Everything Everywhere All at Once and another 3. For a long time, that's a good one too. I had Everything Everywhere All at Once on there. It was Everything Everywhere All at Once. Arrival. I don't know what it was before Stop Making Sense, but I would do Stop Making Sense. And what was my 4th one? Was it Kiki? Oh, one movie that represents our album. I don't think I can do this. This is so tough. It was probably Kiki. Probably Kiki. Should be Hunger Game, Catching Fire in each spot. Yeah, we know you will. Yeah, you guys really do. Catching Fire is so good. I got to see it on the big screen. It was amazing. It was fucking amazing. Damn. I'm low-key tired. Unc might need to pack this one up in a little bit. Chad, do we mess with 3D movies? I don't know, but I mess with the Spy Kids movie Game Over. When that was 3D and they sold it in a DVD box, that had the glasses included. It was awesome. So fun. Love chat streams. So fun. I agree. I should just do this more regularly. This is so fun. Maybe I should have a prompt every single time. Like, we talked about when you got in trouble. Tell me about a time when you got in trouble. Should I do like a Google submissions thing where you guys type out a story about when you got in trouble and then we read them out loud together? That'd be so fun. This is my first stream and this is so far such a blast. I'm so glad. Do not shut up about the Hunger Games. Like, the guy I'm with told me that he reads everything I say about, oh my god, when I post a think piece about the series. That's really sweet. That sounds fun. About to confess arson on the mxmtoon Twitch stream. That's been so fun. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. I'll think about it, figure out a way to get it done. I love getting to do streams like this. This is really fun. And also just like the chat is what makes me excited to do streams. I want to find more ways to involve you guys in the stuff that I'm doing. I think that like playing games is really fun and I do enjoy that. Don't want to stop doing that, but I think that also having moments like this where I get to just like speak to you all and learn more is great. I love it. The MXM confessional. I like it. I like it. He's literally the sweetest. LOL. Miss him so bad. That's so sweet. That's very sweet. Ugh. Okay, guys. We've hit the almost 2-hour mark, and so I also still have chores that I need to do. So I'm going to say goodbye to you all, but I'll see you in like literally 2 days. I'm about to basically go eat dinner, and then on Saturday we'll be back here and then we'll resume back to the Wednesday schedule. But this has been really fun and really lovely, and I am so appreciative of you guys spending your time with me. It's been so fun, but it's not over. We'll do this again soon. Bye everybody, take care, and remember, don't pirate stuff. Bye guys. Bye.